Hi guys, I'm Claire Aiken, the Fiddly Fig Girl, and today we're talking about something really exciting, and that is Lil Jon's Fiddly Fig. Now, a lot of you know Lil Jon. He is a DJ, a record producer, a rapper. He's somebody that really kind of started the crunk movement, and he recently performed in the Super Bowl, which is amazing. If you guys saw his performance with Usher, it was out of control. But a lot of people don't know that Lil Jon also is really into houseplants and health and wellness, and he actually has a show. It's called Lil Jon Wants to Do What? And so it's really cute. You should check it out. But Lil Jon reached out to me because he has a fiddly fig that he wants to start notching because it's lost a few branches and leaves, which is really, really common. And so this is the video that he sent me of his plant, and I'm going to kind of talk him through exactly what to do to notch the plant to get it to grow new branches to give it a better look and feel. So first off, you can see in the video that the fiddly fig looks great. It's in a really beautiful place in his home, but the problem is that it has lost a lot of leaves and actually a lot of branches. So there's some kind of bare spots on the main trunk. And so he just wrote to me asking, what can he do to make the plant a little bit fuller, a little bit bushier, give it, some more branches and a more tree-like aesthetic. And so the technique that we're going to use to try to get new branches to grow is called notching. And what you do when you notch a plant is you cut between the nodes of the plant, you actually cut into the bark, and that stops the flow of the auxins or the rooting hormones in the plant, and it causes the plant to branch out a new branch. And so I have lots of longer videos on exactly how to do your notching. Basically what you do is you just cut into the bark. You want to cut about 1/4 of an inch, kind of at an angle, and take a notch out of the plant, and that will disrupt the flow of hormones. We actually make a product that you can put onto there, so it's our propagation promoter. What you do is you dab it on with a cotton ball, and that will signal to the plant to put out a new branch in that location. You can also put the propagation promoter on the soil just to sort of supercharge the plant. At the same time that you're doing notching, you're going to want to fertilize the plant, make sure it's getting plenty of sunlight, that the existing leaves are clean, that it's getting as much sunlight and as much nutrients as possible. And really the best time to notch your plant is right now, which is springtime, and that's when your plant is naturally putting out new growth, and it naturally has more of these sort of like growth hormones going through it. And so I'm going to point out in this picture exactly where I would notch. So the rule is generally you want to make 3 notches where you're going to probably get about 1 new branch. There's a 3-to-1 ratio of success in notching, and you can be pretty aggressive because all that happens if your notch fails is that really nothing happens, so nothing grows. And so you just make a notch, and if it's not successful, then it's okay. Your plant will just sort of scab over that and move on. But if it is successful, it'll start putting out a new branch. If you were to get too many new branches growing, you could simply pinch them off, but that usually doesn't happen. So I would just go between these nodes, which are basically the little rings on the plant where there used to be a branch. Just go halfway between those wherever you think you might want a branch, and do a 3-to-1 ratio. So if you want 3 new branches, then do 9 notches. And usually it's about 2 to 3 weeks before you'll see success. So you'll see sort of a new root bud or a new bud forming on the plant. And so hopefully Lil Jon can take a video, take a before and after picture, let us know how it's going. Best of luck in this notching process, but it's a beautiful fiddly fig, and I think it'll look even more beautiful with a few more branches and to be a little bit bushier. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.